Now, I'm sure all of you heard of the legendary tragedy of the Titanic, where over 1,500 innocent lives perished after a great ship hit an iceberg. And this obviously was turned into a great film, a beautiful film, a romantic story between Rose and Jack. And after the fantastic success of this film based on this horrific tragedy, a lot of people decided to take it upon themselves to try to remake this movie, and there were a lot of different variations of this movie. We have, of course, Titanic 2, Britannic, The Legend of the Titanic, and of course, my personal favorite and the one that we're going to be talking about today, Titanic, The Legend Goes On. I don't know if they realize that The Legend ended whenever everyone died, but in this one, it goes on. We're gonna see where it goes. But in this movie, they saw the original, saw the romance between Rose and Jack, the horrific accident, everyone dying horribly, getting frozen to death, smashed by ship parts, brutally mangled. They thought, you know what would go good with all of this shit that's going on? A rapping dog.
Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show.
But Titanic, The Legend Goes On is a movie that has lived in infamy as the movie where you really just need to ask one question. Why? Serious, why? Who the hell was this made for? After watching this movie, the only thing that really made any sense is that the people who made this movie just never saw the original movie. They probably got a general idea of what the Titanic was about, and they saw like the picture of the movie, the Titanic, where it's Rose and Jack and their faces are like super close to each other, and they're like, oh, this must just be a romance, like Cinderella or some shit like that. But nothing can prepare me or you for what is within the confines of this movie. Nothing. So we begin the movie with a teaser, basically, of what happens at the end of the movie, the aftermath of the horrific crash of the Titanic. And for some reason, the officer on the boat pissed off. Like, seriously, is this guy okay? Why does he look angry? Why is these two people in front of him rowing? Is he mad at them? And also, hey, guys, there's literally someone drowning right in front of you. I'm pretty sure that is a drowning human. Someone, hello? Okay, what is going on? Now there's two old ladies laughing as the Titanic splits in two and you witness people falling in the water, dying? Did they do this? Is there something we don't know? Is this some kind of conspiracy? Dude, this movie really just kind of pulls you in from the beginning. You're not really in a good way. It pulls you in with the idea of what the fuck is happening. We got people who are refusing to help people drowning. We got an officer who's pissed off for some reason, and old ladies who are laughing at the sight of people dying horrifically. And we have the Dalmatians from 101 Dalmatians. Is this all happening within the first minute of the movie? Jesus Christ.
You're never going to find your precious mother.
Your precious mother!
Oh! Jesus. What even are these people? What are these things? Are these human? The one thing that I've noticed throughout this movie is they just kind of throw in references to different movies. Like there's a bunch of different characters that are just knockoffs of, very famous movies that we all know and love. For example, the main character is just Cinderella. Like the story with the mom and the angry two sisters who are just really mean and they treat her like shit. And the main character's Cinderella. That's what the entire story of the movie really is. We also have An American Tale with the whole mice sneaking onto the ship. We also have 101 Dalmatians with Cruella de Vil knockoff, I guess. Oh yeah, we also have the geese from Aristocats, which like, they don't really do anything. You just see them. I don't get that.
Oh, Angelica, you really are hopeless.
Here you are. Let's hope it's a smooth crossing.
Hold up. Hold up a second. What is going on? We got the old ladies at the beginning laughing at everyone dying, and now there's a creepy man raising his eyebrows while saying, hope it's a smooth crossing. This whole thing is just turning into a conspiracy. Do these old people have something to do with it? I can't tell if the writers are trying to mock the Titanic or what's going on. So everyone is getting on the ship, and Angelica, the main character, her sisters ended up throwing a box holding that fancy locket, from the original Titanic movie. And your locket ends up falling out, and then we have a mustache twirling villain, and he walks up and steals it. Goes, ho ho, it's mine now. So yeah, they did end up throwing in the locket into the mix of the movie as well, really staying true to the source material. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, they decided to bring back Speedy Gonzalez. Interesting choice. So anyway, main character Angelica's going through the whole Cinderella process. You got the sisters being mean, mother being horrible. We kind of talked about it earlier. They're blaming her for ruining their clothing, and they end up breaking a cup and making her clean it up, you know, really drive it home like, hey, they hate her, blah, blah, blah. And we even have the whole thing of, you're never going to be able to make it to the ball, I mean, as you have nothing to wear. Stupid girl.
In any case, you can't come. You've nothing to wear.
Nothing to wear. And no one's going to let you anything.
God, whenever the sisters do that weird chanting thing, it's creepy. But yeah, you all pretty much know Angelica's story because it's just Cinderella. It's that, but on the Titanic.
I don't mind hard work. It's just I'm worried because I can't find my locker.
Okay, who are you? Who are these two kids? And what is going on with everyone's eyes? I've noticed this throughout the entirety of the movie. I don't think anyone knows how to blink. Everyone's eyelids are just going back and forth. No one ever wants to blink together. Everyone is out of their minds, zonked. So Angelica runs into the little mouse and proceeds to give the mouse some bread. A little mouse goes back. It's like, hey, Mom, we got some bread. And there's also a nice girl on the ship. Oh, hey, look, a cat. Which is Garfield, I guess. I'm trying to think of something that this cat is referencing because it's probably referencing something, so I'm just gonna say Garfield. But as the cat was attacking the mouse, a dog came out and saved the day.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
You know, I've definitely heard many ways to describe getting eaten. Vored, even. But that was something I've never heard before. I'm gonna start using that. So yeah, the dog starts rapping.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show.
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind.
So that happened. I guess the T on his shirt stands for Titanic. I really have no words. I genuinely don't know how to reply to this situation here. I'm scared. I think that's what I'm feeling. I'm scared. Let's see, how long does this last? So that lasts for about 3 whole minutes of a 50-minute movie. Awesome. So anyway, let's move on. Next, we get a little bit of Cruella de Vil knockoff. And oh my God, please fix their eyes. What is wrong with everyone's eyes? This is terrible. Are they having a stroke? Are they overdosing? Like, should I be concerned? But what I can gather from this interaction is they are thieves on the ship, and Cruella is like the mastermind. I don't know the actual character's name. I'm just going to call her Cruella. But they're basically thieves that go around thieving, and she's got some henchmen. That's all we got here. And these henchmen, I honestly can't describe what's really happening in this entire scene. I feel like someone is playing a cruel joke on me right now. So then we got this guy who is, you know, the mustache twirling evil guy, and holy shit, this accent is something that I've never heard before. I think it's an attempt at French accent, but it's absolutely horrible.
You humble secretary, even I could someday become perhaps even your boss. Yeah, if you don't need me, I think I'll take a stroll around the deck.
Okay, now the dogs are talking. The 2 Dalmatians from 101 Dalmatians are talking. Rap Dog comes out. Now Basset Hound's talking. I don't even know what to say.
Psst. This Disney DVD is enhanced with...
What is going on with these children? Like, what is this interaction? Are they hugging each other? Are they playing? Like, what? So anyway, these goofy thieves are kind of just breaking into random rooms and trying to steal stuff. And then they proceed to just assault a random woman. Oh, thank God it was just Cruella de Vil. Oh, it's time. It's the romance. We're in the romance part. It's the Jack and Rose portion. Oh, I can't wait for this.
I bet you look ravishing in this.
Hold up, did he just call her fat? That is the creepiest interaction I've ever seen in my life. Fellas out there, if you ever get in an interaction like this, just remember, just caress the hand a little bit, you know? Get close, really feel it. Really feel that hand, and then lock eyes. Make sure they blink separately while you stare into her eyes. You got her. You reeled her in. It's time. Okay, now the animals are having a party, I guess. It's like I can't. Whenever I think I'm gonna have a second to recuperate for what just happened, something else happens. It just doesn't make any sense. And then we get another scene of a mouse who we've never met. I don't know who this mouse is, but he goes into the kitchen, steals some sausage, and then lights the cook on fire. So it's just. I really need to stop questioning everything and just let things happen to you. That's pretty much what this movie is. It just feels like I'm just laying back, you know? Just laying back, strapped down to the chair, and I just can't move.
I met a sweet, charming girl. I don't know who she is, or even what part of the ship she's in. She's vanished into thin air.
We're on a ship in the middle of the ocean. She can hardly get off.
You know, Graham, that's a little bit creepy to say. I mean, Grandma's got a point. They're on a ship in the middle of nowhere. What's she gonna do? Say no? Remember, guys, it's the implication something bad could happen, right? Right? No.
Her eyes were like, oh, Nanny, I think I must be...
What was that motion? What was this? Are you humping the air? Are you just dreaming of... Bro, relax. You saw her for 1 second.
Excuse me, madam. You were talking to a young lady. How can I find her?
Dude, this guy is just so direct. Hey, old lady, I saw you with that young lady. Where is she? Where can I find her? Where does she live? So then, I don't know what his name is. I'm just going to refer to him as this. That's how he talks. Anyway, painful to listen to French guy comes out, twirls his mustache a little bit, is like, hello, mademoiselle. Would you like a necklace? And then that necklace from the beginning, you know, the really fancy one, the blue one that Angelica has, he puts it around a random lady's neck, you know, to try to get into her pantaloonies. Now she's singing.
I would have thought you'd be upstairs listening to that wonderful singer.
I was too busy looking for someone. Now that I've found her, I'm not going to let her get away from me again.
Bro.
Hold me, never let me go. You're all
I guess Angelica really digs some serial killer vibe, you know, because he's really giving off that serial killer vibe. So all of the animals are in search for that blue locket that Angelica lost because, you know, Angelica was nice to them one time. So now every animal on the ship is now searching for this locket. And then we get basically a Tom and Jerry type scene. That's really all I can, that's the best way I can describe this scene.
Tom Holland. What the fuck? Man, I don't want to talk your
So the animals all end up getting back the locket for her, which, you know, good for them. So then we get another scene with the thieves, and it's just a bunch of goofs and gaffes throughout this movie. And the reason it's just so weird is just the big shift in mood when we get all this like cartoony Tom and Jerry, just ridiculous stuff. And then the captain's like, hey, looks like there's some icebergs in the area. Hopefully nothing bad happens, you know? Because like a lot of people are about to die. I know we're goofing and gaffing with these two thieves and Cruella DeVille and the animals talking and the rapping dog, but everyone's about to die. Don't forget about that. And then we get another scene where that one lady's singing, and then the one dude who's basically Jack sits down and just starts daydreaming about Angelica. Like, bro, you had one interaction with her. All right, chill out. Like, I know you're fantasizing about murdering her in her sleep. All right, I get it. What's going on? What's happening here? What's going on with her face? It's almost like her face is like, it has like a big cut right here. What is going on here? Is she blurred? Like, do I need to, is it my computer screen? Do I need to like sharpen the image? What is happening here? This whole scene is just, there's no words to really describe it. The random zoom ins on people's faces, the random expressions of everyone, the mustache twirling evil guy, just like, there's no word. I don't know what's even happening anymore. Why are the sisters yelling at the mom? Who's upset? Who's happy? Like, the expressions do not translate anything in this movie. But anyway, I guess finally, the serial killer version of Jack has finally found his victim Angelica, and they're dancing in the middle of the ball. This is the big ball moment, right? With the ball, Cinderella. You know, I wonder if some sort of Cinderella thing's gonna happen here. And I love how the mouthing of the words perfectly match what she's singing. Okay, now now they're running away. So anyway, mustache twirling evil guy gets found out that he was the one who stole the locket and gets what he deserves. A good old fashioned smack in the face. And oh my God, that guy is loving it. What is that Joker ass smile guy? What? Chill, bro. It is hilarious how there's only one song in the movie, and it's that song that that girl sings, and they just keep playing that song over and over and over. I guess, you know, gotta cut corners somewhere. You know, I'm pretty sure the entire movie is a cut corner. And then we get an absolutely beautiful kiss scene. I mean, look at how those lips lock together. It's almost like they're like a Lego pieces, just perfectly aligned. Beautiful animation. I couldn't imagine how much time it took to make that. What the hell did I just watch? What was that? Now Speedy Gonzalez does a mariachi band song. Oh, you want to know why they're doing a mariachi band song? You want to know like what transitioned into that? Nothing. They're just doing it. It just happened. Like one scene they're making out, one scene mariachi band. Now we are almost done with the movie, by the way. When does everyone die? Isn't that the whole point of the Titanic? Here we go. It's time. It's time. Who's gonna die? Please tell me most of them, because they deserve to be at the bottom of the ocean. Most of these abominations deserve to be at the bottom of the ocean. So everything about the actual Titanic crash happens within like a minute. I'm not even joking. Like hit the iceberg. Everyone's that gets out on the little boats within a minute. Like this is supposed to be about this. This is the last minute of the movie. And the sad part is it's pretty much a repetition of what we just saw in the beginning of the movie. So the only thing that even relates to the Titanic is those couple minutes of the movie. Everything else, nonsense, garbage. Nothing at all. Oh yeah, you guys remember how like the violinists, like the musicians end up going down with the ship, you know, doing all this thing? Yeah, the one lady who sang that one song like 5 times in the movie. Yeah, she's the one. She's singing along with these dudes and she goes down with the ship. I shouldn't be laughing. This is supposed to be tragic, right? Okay, the 2 thieves are making faces at a random little girl. And then the mom's like, well, maybe don't bother them. Y'all are witnessing death. Y'all are witnessing a huge ship crash and everyone on it die. And y'all are making faces?
Those horrible creatures are making faces at me!
Well, maybe you're bothering them.
Stop asking why. That's the only way to get through this movie. Don't ask why. Just let it happen. All right, so Jack was still on the ship and he was trying to save people. He saves this little boy, puts him up into the ship.
Hang on, we can save him too.
Oh, so the dude who was drowning was the Jack guy. All right, you just said we need to save him, and then you just start swimming away. You start paddling away. The main character, the main guy of the movie is the one y'all just ignored and swam away from. You know, I guess it kind of checks out with the whole Titanic, you know, with the giant door and how she didn't have enough room to bring Jack up on it. That kind of checks out. They just let him die. Bro, well, he's dead.
Do you still have a picture in the locket?
Yes, ever since my mother put it around my neck as a baby. And then
left you because she was forced to.
Mother? Mommy.
What? What? So the random old lady that was in the room with her the entire time was actually her mother. You know, the mother that was inside the locket? What about the dying Jack guy? What about him? Huh? Who cares about your fucking mom? Sorry. Come on. Lower it down a bit.
I hope you understand that neither I nor your father wanted to give you up.
You could have told her the whole time. You could have told her the whole time you were on the ship. You decided to wait that long. For what? The ship to crash. Did you know? Did you know the ship was going to crash?
That tall, handsome young man traveling on the Titanic? Yes. I brought him up and gave him all the love I wanted to give you.
Okay, so you're telling me that her mom raised the Jack character in order to date her daughter.
Look,
Over there. It looks like someone in the water.
Oh, he's alive! Why? Never mind, he's not alive. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering, did the animals survive? Well, yeah, of course they survived. They got some boxes together, you know, roped a leash around a chef inside of a pot, and then just used the power of dolphins to swim away. Just like the original Titanic. You guys remember that part? With the dolphins and the other animals? And the chef in a pot? Oh, never mind, he survives. He survives. William, or Jack, whatever you want to call him, he survives. Well, there you have it. That's the movie. That was Titanic, The Legend Goes On. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this movie. I never want to watch this shit again. I wish I could get these 55 minutes back. I want to suck it back from the screen into my eyes. I don't want it. Please subscribe to me, for the love of God. I dealt with that. Subscribe now. Do it right there. Press it. Do it. Subscribe. Notifications. Like. Share it. So you could show out everybody else how absolutely terrible this is. Did you do it? Good. What are you still doing here? The video's over. Go.